Hi, this is Bert with Pinpoint. Today I'm going to quickly walk you through our new issue workflow. This allows your teams to understand the organic flow of how they complete work associated with the software development lifecycle. By highlighting over the Sunburst chart, I can see the standard progression of how your JIRA ticket statuses are updated throughout the course of their lifecycle. In our case, that's going to be starting with the work required, moving into an in progress, awaiting validation states, as well as acceptance, and finally a closed state. You see on the right side that as we highlight over the chart, we're building out that status workflow where I can see the average time spent in that status across the 601 closed issues that meet this criteria. We also highlight the typical resolution states for tickets that fall into this particular path. Now, this is great. We can see that this is a very standard flow for our teams, and it aligns with the JIRA workflow that we've set up within that system. However, what's most important are the outliers that you can tell by the longer strands that are coming away from the Sunburst chart. Again, I can highlight over these at any given point in time, and I can click on that to lock it in place. And now I can start to review where we may have potential problems in our workflow. In this case, we can see that we went back and forth several times across work required and in progress, ultimately getting to a closed state, but having to reopen the ticket and go through another cycle of work and acceptance testing. This takes a long time and it interrupts the process flow for the teams. Certainly makes it difficult for us to properly estimate and deliver on our sprints as well. Now, the great thing about how we've structured this within Pinpoint is one, we help you recognize those outliers easily. But furthermore, when you click on it, we're going to actually show you the issue or issues that correspond to that. So you can quickly click on the issue and start to understand where things went wrong. In this case, I can see that we have a very light requirement on our stories. And if I filter out the issue status updates, I can see that we have a lot of comments going back and forth associated with just getting clarity around this particular issue. Now, that's a great way for us to sit down and structure our retrospectives. So as we have areas that are problematic, I can sort by our dates here to see for our past sprints, as an example, where were the key outliers for us and what should we be focusing our attention on for the next sprint.